Hey guys, Corbin here, and before the actual video starts, I am announcing the winner to the The Boys, or the 7, it's weird to say, The Boys of the 7 NECA figures. Anyways, we'll be getting Homelander, Starlight, and Black Noir. We will ship them to you. We will be reaching out. The winner is Mild Sauce. Somewhere here will be a picture of their little thumbnail. We'll be reaching out to you, Mild Sauce, to get your information so you can get your hands on these awesome figures. Congrats on winning. Thanks for your support, and thanks to everybody who liked, comment, and subscribe to the channel over these last couple months and have been checking out all the videos. We really appreciate it. Make sure to share it out with your friends and just stay tuned. We may have more giveaways in the future, and we got so many more awesome toy reviews coming. So yes, congrats and thank you. Okay, this is going to be a different little video. We were talking about it, a while ago at this point. We're going to review video games, movies, TV shows of ones we have in store that are for sale. Obviously, sometimes we may have multiple copies. Like right now, I have Bully in my hand, and we have 2 copies in store, 2 I think. Sometimes it may just be 1 copy, sometimes it may be 5, 10 copies, I don't know. But anyways, and we're just gonna pick a movie, game, whatever off the shelves and do a little review for it, let you guys know about what we have in stock, about the video games. We have a lot of PlayStation 1 through 3 games, Xbox 1 through 360, and then we do have Xbox One and PS4, just not as much, but we do have them. We got GameCube, lots of Wii, old school Nintendo cartridges. We have all sorts of video games in store. So definitely, come in for your video game needs. We try to continuously stock. We try to order in new controllers and hookups and all that stuff. We get in old consoles. So always come in. Maybe we'll even review console. I wouldn't mind. I think we have a GameCube in stock. I wouldn't mind reviewing the GameCube. But yeah, we're just going to choose random things, and eventually when we do have an official setup, it's going to be me and other employees here. We're going to talk about, sometimes we'll sort of butt heads, sort of give each other our views, like a debate on different video games and shows and stuff. That'll be in the future, but I wanted to go ahead and just start off with one, sort of give you guys an idea about it. Also, another reminder, the posters behind me, guys, are for sale in both locations. Obviously, they may sell out, but we normally get multiple copies of each poster, so all the posters you see behind me in these videos, they are for sale. So yes, let's start talking about Bully for PlayStation 2, which you can play it on Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, I don't know what all systems it had. I don't fully know. I'm going to read the description and then I'll get fully into it. Bully takes the Rockstar tradition of groundbreaking and original gameplay and humorous tongue-in-cheek storytelling to an entirely new setting, the schoolyard. As a mischievous schoolboy, you'll stand up to bullies, get picked on by teachers, play pranks, win or lose the girl, and ultimately learn to navigate the obstacles of the worst school around, Woolworth Academy. In Bully, you play as a kid named Jimmy Hopkins. He is being dropped off at a boarding school by his mom and stepdad after him just being too much for them to handle, I guess. And it's like a open world, but it's probably one of the smaller. What you call a sandbox open world? I don't know. Tell me down below. But it's definitely one of the smaller open world games I've seen. Definitely like one of the smallest from Rockstar. If you don't know, I assume everybody does. Rockstar does like Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. I personally have never really been a big fan of the Grand Theft Auto series because I like stories to go with my games, and I like the Bully story, and that's why I love Bully so much. And then there's games like Sleeping Dogs where it has a great story and it's like GTA does the open world fun stuff. That's a fantastic game, but that's not Rockstar, I don't think. I don't know. But yeah, it's like GTA, Sleeping Dogs, etc. But you are a teenager going to a boarding school. For the first couple chapters, you're only allowed in the school, like on the campus. You can't leave. But eventually, you are able to go out into the town, go down to the pier where they have like carnival games, go to the beach, go to different stores. There's a comic book store. There's a mission during winter with like a drunk Santa. Yeah, this is definitely not for kids. I remember my brothers playing this when I was a child, and I would watch them, and I remember one time talking about it at the dinner table, saying something about how it was so cool how they got to make out with a girl in the video game. And my parents were not pleased by that. They were mad that I was watching it, mad that they were playing it. They had no idea the video game was like that. Personally, it's just a video game, enjoy it. Obviously, some people don't want children playing those games. Obviously, you know, little kids, probably not for them. But yeah, you are a guy named Jimmy. And also, a lot of people sort of assume he's the bully just because of the title, but like he's definitely like a rougher guy. You know, he can be mean, but like he's definitely not the bully. Like he's not a super stand-up guy, but he's not the bully of the game, and he's not really the bad guy. You know, like he's overall a decent guy. He helps out the teachers. He does fight teachers as well. He helps, you know, the nerdy kids of the school, helps out the fellow, just other kids, takes on bullies when they're being attacked. So, I mean, he's a nice guy. He stands up for the little guy, but he's also definitely not very nice to authority. But, yeah, no, it's a fun game. You are a teen, so you can't drive. I don't know how old he is. I'm not sure what grade he's in. But yeah, you can't drive, but you can ride a skateboard, bicycle. There might be others, I'm not sure. And you can do those around campus. You can do those out in the streets. Overall, the story is you're taking down the bully of the game. You fight other people along the way, do side missions, main missions. There's a homeless guy that lives in a school bus, and he teaches you how to fight. If you get in trouble, there'll be punishments like you have to mow the lawn. You go to classes. In your classes, there's like, I think 5 sections for each class. There's art, like science, biology, I don't know. Most of them are always like dissecting frog type things, and they're timed. There's music, which I always fail at music. There's math, which overall it's easy math, but it's still like, I don't want to do math in my video game. There's gym class, wrestling, with dodgeball, stuff like that. Yeah, there's a handful of classes. You've got to do all those different classes. You can fail them. I mean, some of them I fail over and over again. I think I played it a little bit as a kid when my brothers would play it on the PlayStation, but I didn't fully play it for myself till I got it for the 360. This game, I am beyond surprised, and I'm not the only one. The amount of YouTubers I follow and like gaming social media accounts I follow that talk about how this game should be remastered. How's this game not gotten a sequel? I mean, it's serious. I mean, Grand Theft Auto has the 5 main games, and then it has like all the little mini spin-offs. Red Dead has the 3 games, plus Undead Nightmare, probably some others I may not know about. I'm sure Rockstar has all these other games as well, but it's just like fully... maybe it's because of all the backlash from parents and, you know, just so many people did not like this game being played by their children and being out there for their kids. They thought it was teaching kids, you know, to bully people, to beat up people, to disrespect authority. And in ways, I guess, you know, it was doing that, but also, you know, that's that dilemma that's been going around for as long as video games are around. You know, video games are corrupting children, stuff like that. But it's a fantastic game. Anyone that's played it, I don't think I've ever heard negative things about it. People love it. I see people all the time, they want a sequel. They want a remaster, remake, or whatever, how, you know, all the games do that now. I don't fully know the difference in them, because like I feel like sometimes when it makes sense to be called a remaster, they call it a remake, and vice versa. But anyways, when I was playing it again, it's still been a while since I played it, but I was playing it again one time, and I was mind blown by the graphics, and not in a good way. I remembered when I was a kid watching my brothers play this, thinking, "Holy cow, this is the future." The graphics of this game are amazing. There's no going, you know, past it. Like this is the peak. And holy cow, the graphics are garbage, and that's why we need a remake, remaster. Figure at this point, it's early 2000s, we could just do a full-on remake. I think that's like just rebuild it from the ground up, but still keep the same story. You know what I mean? But like the hands are like he's wearing a mitten. Like their fingers don't come apart like that. Everything's just nice and blocky. It's so wild that I used to think that looked amazing. I mean, there's a lot of great things I could say about Bully. Some of the missions involving like this school, like where you have to go to classes, they can be very tedious and annoying and repetitive. But overall, the open worldness of it's awesome. The story's a real fun story. Most of the missions are real fun. Characters are fun. I highly recommend this game. I don't know what all systems it is on. I have no idea if it's like one modern consoles, if you can like, if they have it like backwards compatible or what. But if you're able to get your hands on this and a system to play it on, I highly recommend it. Let us know down below, guys. Have you guys played this? Do you like Bully? Do you hate it? Are you one of the people that think it should not ever be made or anything again because it is such a bad influence on kids? Or are you one of the people that are like, no, keep making more of these. These are fantastic games and all children should play them. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember, don't be a bully.